I'm Judea Murray, and here on a positive note, we highlight the most heartwarming stories from all around our tri-state that move and inspire us. It's been one heck of a year for a local entrepreneur in Bronxville. She went into 2021 with a failed business, all thanks to the pandemic, but it looks like she's going to close it out on a positive note. Miss Weezie D is back, and she says she's even better than before.
3, 2, 1.
With the snip of this pink ribbon, Weezie D is back in business.
I feel amazing. It feels great.
The beloved owner of the now Eastchester-based Weezie D showroom survived the pandemic's devastating impact on her business, and she's thrilled to be on the other side.
After 2020 and, COVID and all of that, it feels really good to be kind of back and doing what I love.
Louisa McTurner's journey to this joyous day, well, it hasn't been easy.
It was a tough time for everyone.
When we first met her last May, she was facing eviction from the beloved Bronxville boutique that she operated for 15 years.
We're not just a store that sells pretty clothes, we're a conscious business.
Last July, after she closed up shop, she took some time to regroup and learn the lessons the pandemic offered.
It taught me how to pivot. I mean, we were all using that word. I was pivoting.
What she realized that in order to compete in a very competitive retail environment,
Retail has changed so much.
is that she'd have to change her business. No more a big shop. Her concept now, an appointment-only, one-on-one shopping experience.
My customers really like the specialized attention. So they get to tell me what music they want, what kind of wine they want to drink. I mean, it's really personalized for that customer.
On Thursday, Weezie D's loyal customers showed up by the dozens to support her grand reopening. She insists she's recharged and eager to help them look their very best.
Shout out to her for rolling with the punches and coming out on top. Now on to another hard worker in our tri-state finally getting some shine. The staff at Bay Ridge Library in Brooklyn have been ranting and raving about their beloved custodian, Eddie Rodriguez. They say not only has he been keeping his workplace and the surrounding community clean and safe for the past 6 years, but he regularly goes above and beyond the call of duty. And I had to see it for myself. Eddie Rodriguez is a hero even when no one's watching.
Never hesitates to help out when asked and, takes the initiative even when not asked.
The intersection of 73rd Street and Ridge Boulevard in Brooklyn might look clean and clear now, but at the beginning of the month, this was a completely different picture. The day after 4th of July, garbage and firework debris littered the sidewalks surrounding the Bay Ridge Library. Neighbors complained to officials about the mess, but thanks to a selfless custodian there, it was taken care of before they could even respond.
During the times that we're in, we need to let everyone know when they come into the building, they're coming into a safe and clean environment.
The least I could do is present you with a City Council citation, an Outstanding Citizenship Award for Eddie Rodriguez.
He received a certificate of gratitude from Councilmember Justin Brannon of District 43, who says it's not just about the 4th. Eddie always goes above and beyond his call of duty.
The first chance I had to recognize Eddie, I said we got to do something, just to say thanks.
Eddie says he has so much pride in taking care of the library because he considers it an extension of his own home.
Whenever someone comes, I always say welcome to my home, because I treat it as if it is my home and I keep it as clean as possible.
That pride in his work already rubbing off on his 2 sons.
Dad's a big role model for me. He's a big inspiration, big smile on his face, and that brings a big smile on my face.
Yeah, they really weren't kidding when they said Eddie helps, whether he's been asked to or not. After his ceremony concluded, he stuck around to make sure everything was picked up. I even saw him putting away the outdoor furniture as I drove away. Now, how many of us have had lemonade stands when we were kids? I personally remember taking a picture of my mom's piano bench outside for an hour, but I'm pretty sure I didn't make more than 25 cents that day. Well, a group in Milford, Connecticut is showing us how it's really done. They pulled in $1,000, and it's all going to a beautiful cause.
A few more cones.
It may look and sound like a typical lemonade stand,
lemonade, crunchy ice.
But this venture is about so much more than selling lemonade.
Kids helping kids. We just wanted to help all the kids that are in need. We just really thought that would be a great idea.
The idea of helping Yale Children's Hospital in partnership with the Charles Island Music Festival
wanted to have fun and make sure we were helping others in need.
Began with the adults in the Cotter family wanting all 10 grandkids to learn about the importance of paying it forward.
It's needed. People have to give today, not expect to receive.
So, squeezing every drop of ingenuity out of a working concept, the adults built the stand, then turned it over to the kids. Mindful of the many times Yale Children's Hospital had touched their family through the work that's done there.
Our daughter spent her first Christmas at Yale, and the experience that we got from it was just so heart-filling that we want to be able to teach our children the importance of giving back and supporting other people.
Seriously, no one knows how to flip it, and it's tied up.
A family of kids coming together to help other kids. That's how the Cotters describe this effort.
It's important for us to give back as a family and to teach our children the importance of giving back and helping.
It's an effort that raised $1,000 for Yale Children's Hospital. A big amount for kids to come up with, an even bigger lesson here for kids to learn.
The importance of giving back to others.
It's so honorable that they wanted to help anyone at all, but it hits in a different place knowing that these are kids helping other kids. Selfless children like that grow up to be altruistic adults like this next guy. I recently met Bansi Lakhani, founder and creative spark of a New Jersey-based company called Healing Hands. He's given away tens of thousands of medical scrubs and millions of dollars worth of PPE to healthcare workers ever since 2009 in an effort to make sure that the angels who helped him never go without ever again.
I say they are the true healing angels, and they saved my life.
When Bansi Lakhani was just 43 years old, he suffered a major heart attack that put him in the ICU. He would need open heart surgery in order to survive. The odds were not in his favor, and yet somehow he made it through.
The doctors told me that you have survived 1 in a million people heart attack, and we don't even know how you have survived.
But he knew. It was the nurses, or as he calls them, his healing angels.
I was full of gratitude, and I was thinking, what can I do for them? I wanted to do something for them.
So in 2008, he founded Healing Hands in East Rutherford, New Jersey. By 2020, he'd donate over 30,000 scrubs and millions of pieces of PPE to healthcare workers in need.
So this one says, you make the world better.
Every garment has a positive affirmation printed on the inside, each one personally thought of by Bansi himself.
Random thoughts come to my mind and I just add it on.
And the response has been more than he could ever hope for.
I love the personal messages on each garment. It is very inspirational and puts a smile on my face after a long day at work. Please keep up the great work.
Bansi's son, Sid, joined the company when he saw the impact of his dad's good deeds.
What truly makes me happy is doing things for others.
The two are currently funding the 3-year-long education of 4 future nurses from Bansi's home continent of India. They say it all boils down to karma, suggesting that your actions now will affect you in the future. And these two are dedicated to keeping things on a positive note.
I think making the world a better place should be everybody's responsibility.
So every day that Bansi wakes up, he gives thanks to his healing angels.
Because truly, these hands can do miracles. And that's what they did. I felt I felt so much blessing.
Yeah, Bansi says he'll never stop giving back to his healing angels. Now here's a headline that'll make you do a double take. South Jersey man accidentally breaks into a stranger's home to clean it. Wait, what? This now dubbed cleaning fairy spoke to News 12 after his honest mistake went viral. You're not gonna believe it until you see it.
I had no clue that I would become the South Jersey cleaning fairy.
But that's now a nickname that has stuck for Barrington resident Louis Angelino III, thanks to this TikTok.
Story time. Let's get into it.
Angelino detailing how he was supposed to clean a friend of a friend's apartment in Cherry Hill, but accidentally went to the wrong condo. Both condos had keys under the mat.
Sitting in your living room right now with your cat on my lap, waiting for you to walk in, like, because I'm done. And he's like, Louis, I don't have a cat. And I'm like, my heart drops. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have a cat? Like, you have to have a cat. Like, where am I right now? Reality sets in, and I now realize that I'm in the wrong house. And I'm in some random stranger's house that I just cleaned top to bottom. And obviously they're gonna know that somebody was in their house. So I freak out, I run out of there.
That condo was Beth Motzel and her husband, Tom Kenny's.
He said, Beth, somebody broke in and cleaned our condo. And I said, what? Like, come on, what are you talking about? He said, I'm not kidding. He said, it smells like Swiffer. It smells unbelievable. It's super clean.
And when they found out what really happened,
we just all started cracking up. We couldn't believe it.
If it was anybody else, I don't know how it would have went. I think it was just fake, to be honest with you.
Angelino and the couple hoping to meet up in person soon, but in the meantime, their story is going viral, hitting 1 million views.
I'm just glad that with everything going on with the pandemic and people have such loss and such pain that this is something to laugh at.
Do you know how good of a job he must have done for the couple to not even be mad at him? Angelino says so many people have reached out to him to ask him to clean their homes. He hopes he can start a South Jersey cleaning fairy business in the future, and I wish him the very best of luck.